Hey everybody, Bill Knutson here, New York Sports with an Attitude. Well, Mets have done well the last couple of games. Last night's game and today's game just ended. So let's go over last night's game. We had Vargas, who actually before last night, his last two starts were pretty good, which is shocking because he's been so horrific the entire season before the last two starts. I'm still not anywhere near sold on him, but he finally got his ERA under 8 before this last start last night. But this was his best start of the season. He went 6 innings, struck out 8, didn't give up a run. It was like, wow, who is this guy? Did some alien abduction happen and the real Vargas got taken away by the aliens and somebody was put down that could actually pitch well that looks like Vargas? I don't know. But he was very good last night. Like I said, 8 Ks, no runs in 6 innings. And Lugo came in, pitched the 7th and 8th, no problem. Selman came in and closed it out for the save in the 9th. It was a beautiful thing. And the last 3 starts, Vargas's ERA is 2.07. So, who knows? Maybe he just had a horrible, horrible first 3 quarters of the season. Maybe he'll have a great last quarter and he's signed again for next year. So I don't think he's going anywhere. So maybe he'll get it together the rest of this year and next. So we get a nice 3-0 shutout last night over the Nationals, who have absolutely dominated us the last 5 or 6 years, whatever it is, 7 years at Citi Field. So that was a good one to get. And then we come in today. The Nationals are kind of slumping. They've been shut out 2 games in a row. We got Wheeler, who's been very hot the last seven starts. He's got 6 wins and 1 loss, and he didn't give up much in the 1 loss. So we're starting to feel really good about him the second half of the season. And today we got nothing going on for the first 5 innings. Him and Tanner Roark were pitching a shutout. Rosario hits a 2-strike home run to give us a 1-0 lead in the 6th. It was beautiful. A lot of times with 2 strikes, the first half of the season, he would just swing at a pitch in the dirt, or some way outside or something like that and strike out. But he seems to be putting it together the second half of the season better. Got the home run with 2 strikes. Beautiful. 7th inning, Frazier, who's been hot. He's got a home run in 3 of the last 4 games. He gave us a 2-0 lead. And then we put together a 2-out rally in the 8th inning. We got 3 straight hits. And Conforto got the 3rd hit to drive in a run. Gave us a 3-0 lead. McNeil. McNeil just keeps on hitting. I think he's got an 11 game, or is it 10? It might have been 10. I think it's 10 game hitting streak now. Got 2 more hits today. Was in the middle of the rally in the 8th inning that got us an important insurance run. He's getting much better defensively, and the guy can hit. He's batting like 335, 330, something like that, and over 100 at bats. He hits the ball to all fields, from foul line to foul line. Doesn't strike out. He's like the ideal number 2 hitter. If Rosario can keep this up and be a leadoff hitter and be more selective and start walking more, because his on-base percentage is still only about 290, and it's got to get up to at least 350, to be a good leadoff hitter. And he's got speed. He can steal some bases. And McNeil in the 2nd spot, a guy that can hit the ball from foul line to foul line, make contact and not strike out. He's the ideal number 2 hitter. So please give him the second base job. Just give it to him right now. I know you're not going to change his jersey number right now, but please, just tell him you're the man coming into 2019. You're the man now, you're going to be the man in 2019, and we'll get you a regular second base number. Please do that, because he's been awesome for us. So, we get a 2nd straight shutout, which we haven't done since our great 2015 season. Harvey and DeGrom pitched back-to-back shutouts. That was the last time we got back-to-back shutouts, and that was the 3rd straight shutout for the Nationals. And we get that 3-0 win. wasn't great, but, he gave up 6 hits in the 7 innings, 3 walks, only had 4 strikeouts. But he got a couple of big double plays when he needed them. He got the outs when he needed them. And the bottom line is he didn't give up any runs in 7 innings. That's the bottom line, right? Not what the score is on the scoreboard. And then we had a couple of relievers come in. Zamora, Smith came in, and Blevins came in, and they didn't give up any runs. The bullpen has been better lately. And we win the game 3-0. Beautiful. We've already won the series. Taking the first 2 games from Washington. Like I said, they've dominated us in New York the last 6-7 years. So it's nice to get a couple of wins against them. And we go for the sweep tomorrow afternoon with Mats. And I don't really, like I've said, I don't really talk much about NFL preseason because, starters play very little and most of the guys you don't even know who they are. But it was the Jets and the Giants last night. So I'll mention them for a few seconds. Eli looked very good, very solid, so that's good. Obviously, the Giants were 3-13 last year. Beckham got hurt in the 5th game and was gone. Rest of the season, offensive line was like Swiss cheese. We had holes everywhere. And we didn't have a running game. This season, we've gotten Nate Solder on the offensive line. Hopefully, Eric Flowers will be better. He can't be much worse. I mean, I could just let everybody get to the quarterback just as easily as he did, But hopefully he'll have learned how to play better. Nate Solder is very good. Was with the Patriots forever, and their success. I don't need to tell you about them. So we've solidified, at least improved, hopefully solidified the offensive line. Beckham is back, healthy, hopefully hungry to get back to it. I'm hearing a contract could be coming very soon before the season comes. But hopefully he's going to keep playing hard. Pay him the money. To me, talent-wise, he's the best in the NFL. He's had some head issues and, mental issues and whatever, in my opinion. Talent-wise, he's the best. So, and we need him. So hopefully, with a better offensive line, with Saquon Barkley, who was a stud at Penn State, and I was very happy for the Giants to draft him. We have Evan Engram at a tight end, and a healthy Beckham. Hopefully the offense will be, top flight offense. I'm not sure about the defense. I'm not sure how good they're going to be, but I think we'll definitely be better than 3-13. I'm thinking, maybe 7 or 8 wins if we get lucky. Maybe we're in the playoff hunt down the stretch. I'm not going to go that far, but I think we'll be very much improved over the 8-8. And with the Jets, just give Sam Darnold the job. He's been excellent in the preseason. And what do you have besides him? You drafted him 3rd overall. You're paying him big money. What do you have? Bridgewater? Doesn't impress me. What do you have? You drafted him. You're paying him big money. You drafted him 3rd. Get him in there. He's been very, very good in the preseason. Granted, it's not everybody's number 1 defense, but still, give him the job. That's what you drafted him for. It's not like the old days where the draft pick sat and watched the veteran, play for a while. But do you have a really good veteran for him to watch? No. Give Darnold the job and see where they're going. The Jets haven't had a good quarterback in a million years. I can't even remember how far back it's been. The Jets have not been great the last, 5, 6, 7 years, whatever. Give the Jets fans something to look forward to. And it's only 2 weeks until the weekend. The NFL opening weekend starts. Actually, September 6th is the first game with the Falcons visiting the champion Eagles. And then the 9th and 10th is when it all gets started for everybody else. And I am ready. And I'm ready for college football, too, which actually there's a few smaller games coming up, I believe, this Thursday. But it really kicks into gear next Saturday and Sunday. So I am ready for that. And that's about it. So there's going to be a lot more football talk once, we're into probably next weekend, right before the NFL starts. I fantasy draft is next Sunday the 2nd. I'm looking forward to it. I picked 9th in my 10 team league. I've got the 9th pick, and then I'll pick 12th again because it goes 1 through 10, and then it goes 10 picks twice, and then you go 9, 8, 7, 6. So I'll have 9 and 12. Obviously, I'm keeping my eyes on Beckham and Barkley and a few other things. I don't make homer picks, though. I'm a lifelong Giants fan, but I don't make homer picks just to have Giants on my team. I pick who I think is best. But I do have my eyes on those 2 Giants. All right. Well, like I said, the Mets just got their second straight shutout about 20, 30 minutes ago, so that's great. We'll go for the sweep tomorrow, Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock with Mats. Hopefully we'll get it. All right, have a great Saturday night. Watch the Mets and Mats tomorrow night. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate that. Again, have a great night, and I'll catch you next time.